Our shout out tonight goes to a veteran reporter in Louisville, Kentucky, who's been a journalist there for some 4 decades. But few of his stories have had the impact of a powerful series he just produced on what can only be called the crime of driving while black.
Back here. My vehicle. Step back here. You're not running this stop, I am. And you're going to do what I tell you to. Okay.
Until the Louisville Courier Journal began to investigate, this was standard procedure for the city's police violent crime unit. Black motorists pulled over on traffic stops and then ordered out of their cars, often put in handcuffs, and then their vehicles searched for drugs or weapons. Courier Journal reporter Andrew Wolfson documented the disturbing pattern.
We had heard about this anecdotally, but I wanted to see if we could prove it. We found that the blacks were stopped way out of proportion with whites, even though somewhat unexpectedly, whites were more likely to be found with guns and other contraband.
And Wolfson backed up his research by obtaining police body cameras to show just how it happened. 18-year-old Tion Lay had no criminal records and had just graduated from high school, where he was the homecoming king, when he was pulled over driving his mother's car. He was told he made a turn that was too wide. Lee was pulled out of his car.
Mama, they taking me out the vehicle.
Shouting to his mother on a cell phone connection about what was going on, demanding to know from the police why he was being treated this way.
I didn't even did anything. Why are you checking me for?
I didn't say you did anything. So you don't have any.
Why did you take me out the car?
Quit with the attitude. He's not giving you an attitude, and I'm not giving you an attitude.
I understand.
We deal with violent crime all day, every day. We're going to stop 30 more people after you. We're here for you, man. There's a shooting every day. It's crazy. It's sad.
There was one officer in particular who kept asking the young man why he has such a bad attitude towards police, as they were standing him up in the hot sun on an August day, handcuffed behind his back as the public drove by. So it was pretty outrageous.
In the case of Tion Lee, police did not find any drugs or weapons or anything other than an angry mother who came to the scene to help her son.
Ma'am, stay over there, please. If you approach my traffic stop, I will take you. Ma'am, if you approach my traffic stop, I will take you to jail. I don't care. I do not care.
I don't care either.
Luckily enough for you, ma'am, luckily enough for you, everything was captured on body camera, okay?
No, luckily enough for you.
Oh, really?
But
okay.
He didn't give you permission
okay,
to search
we
the
don't
car.
need his permission,
yes,
ma'am.
you do.
The police chief said it was the only way to get guns off the street and reduce the city's rapidly escalating murder rate.
And you talked to police experts who said this is maybe lawful, but not good policing.
Right. One part of it they said was clearly unlawful, and that was frisking this young man without probable cause, without any evidence that he was armed and dangerous.
In another case documented by Wolfson and the Courier Journal, Jamal Johnson, an auto worker with no criminal record, was pulled over for an issue with a turn signal.
Why are you touching my vehicle? That's fine. Step back here.
Touch my vehicle.
Step back here.
Y'all automatically treat me like a criminal.
Do me a favor. Stand over here.
I think what was unusual about his case is, if I remember it correctly, was that he was so suspicious of police that he had his own camera, a video camera, mounted in his car, so he captured his own stop.
This is bullshit. Now spread your legs.
The Courier Journal stories hit a nerve in Louisville, picked up by local television.
This is the traffic stop that sparked outrage in Louisville.
Officers questioned the teen and asked to search his car.
And now the Louisville police chief has issued new traffic stop rules to restrict handcuffing and searches.
These policies aim to strike a balance between the concerns of the community and the need for us to conduct traffic stops for both safety and investigative reasons.
I guess I was happy that it prompted two changes of policy on two separate fronts. It's rare to get results, especially that quickly, so that was pleasing.
Andy Wolfson may be an old pro, but he's still very much at the top of his game. That's our program for tonight. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you back here next week.